Alright, so what is going on, everybody? I am back with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time it is a UU battle that I had against Cody or HydreigonMaster635. For those of you who do not know, now a couple things to say or mention before I get on with the battle is number one, this battle did take place before Mega Medicham was banned from UU, so you will see one of those on my side of the field. Also, Sylveon was OU before this or when this battle took place, and I'm pretty sure it's still OU for some reason. Not too sure why, because I honestly don't think Sylveon's that great. But yeah. So let's just move around with the battle. Just don't know what much else to say about it. So right off the bat, we both decided to lead off with our Rotoms, which is fine by me because I'm gonna assume that he is also Choice Scarf and kind of has the same idea going through his head for just Volt switching right off the bat. So there will be some speed tie shenanigans going on. All I know is that I have the upper hand in this situation because if he wins the speed tie, then I get Volt Switch second, which means I get the switch initiative. If I go first, then that means I can just go into my Zygarde, take whatever hit his Rotom wants to go for, and if I am expecting correctly, or if I'm correct in expecting that he'll go for the Volt Switch, then I'll be immune to that, force him to switch out into something that he doesn't want to switch into. So, gonna expect him to want to go into either Sylveon or his Bastiodon to take a Dragon type move. So we're gonna go for Earthquake, get a heavy hit on either one of those. He ends up going into Sylveon, which is fine by me because then I could just go into my Empoleon, which Sylveon cannot touch at all. So this gives me a safe opportunity to set up my rocks, which is something that I will greatly appreciate, seeing as he has two Pokemon on his team that are weak to it, and it will break Bastiodon sturdy on the switch in. So that's what I'm going to do right now. As he sets to the Wish, it ends up going to Mienshao, which is kind of risky on his part, but then again, I guess he really doesn't have a whole lot that wants to switch into a Scald. So I'll set him my rocks, knowing that he will probably just want to go for a knockoff this turn, as opposed to a high jump kick, knowing that I still have my Amoonguss around, which can take the high jump kicks very easily, and he does go for the knockoff. So now I'm going to switch out, go into my Amoonguss, as I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the high jump kick, which he does go for, and fortunately enough for me, he does miss, which means his Mienshao will die, which is a threat out of the way. So he's going to go into Rotom. Now this time I'm going to expect him to want to go for the trick to try to kind of cripple my Zygarde switch in, I guess. So I'm going to go into my own Rotom to take the Choice Scarf, as he does in fact go for the trick. So now, same thing as first turn, I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch. I know he's going to want to go for the Volt Switch. And this time he wins the speed tie, which means I'm going to get the switch initiative on this turn, which is great because he's going to go into his Noivern, which will give me a safe switch into my Medicham, because I know after the Stealth Rocks, after the Stealth Rocks, Volt Switch, his Noivern will definitely not be liking or living a fake out from my Mega Medicham. So, go to Medicham now, gonna get a safe Mega Evolution off by going for the fake out, and on top of that, his Noivern is pretty much dead because I actually don't think he was at enough HP. Yep, doesn't look like he would be able to switch out and back in anyways because he has no way to remove the rocks from his side of the field. So, in comes Rotom. Even after the Stealth Rocks, I do not think a Bullet Punch will be enough to take this thing out, and I don't want to take a Thunderbolt or Overheat. So knowing that my Rotom is the best thing to take both of those, because I didn't want to risk him wanting to go for the trick again on my Zygarde switch in, then Rotom was the safest switch, as he does just go for the Overheat. Now I'm going to go for the Volt Switch once again, because Volt Switch is the name of the game right now, as he goes to Sylveon. I believe I'm just going to go right back into my Medicham, because I figured, you know, at Sylveon, they're typically specially defensive, so if I go to Medicham, fake out plus a Psycho Cut should be more than enough to take this thing out. So that's what I'm going to go for, as he actually ends up going for the Protect to save him from some extra damage from my fake out. So actually the Protect really matters and helps keep his... So either way, Protect is what he wants to go for, because went for the fake out because free damage is free damage. So I'm going to go for the Psycho Cut, hoping he'll kill, but he ends up living. I think he said it was on like 4 HP or something like that, because he ends up telling me that he is physically defensive Sylveon as opposed to especially defensive Sylveon, which I guess really saved him right there. But even though that doesn't matter, because I will just be able to bring in my, I keep on forgetting this thing's name, my Rotom. There we go. I don't know why I keep on forgetting it, but he's going to be the dick that he is and just go for the double or go for the protect this turn, and next turn he's gonna go for the double protect, and he gets the double protect, which is just annoying because there's no way this thing will be living a Thunderbolt from my Rotom at this point. So Sylveon's gonna die, and I'm trying to remember what's after this because I forgot to open up the team preview on another window, because I usually do that for my battles just because so I know like what's alive, what's dead, so I don't be stupid and be like, oh, he's gonna bring in his Noivern. Anyways, Crawdaunt, that is right. So right here, I am just gonna leave my Rotom in to die because I feel like I don't need it anymore. Because if I'm not mistaken, he has this thing and he has Bastiodon left, and Rotom really can't do a whole lot to those, especially seeing as my Rotom was at a kind of in amount of HP plus Crawdaunt and Aqua Jet shenanigans. So Amoonguss gonna take the knockoff pretty well because I'm physically defensive and gonna be able to go for the Spore. But turns out he has a Lumberry, which is kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, I really don't care too much because I burn that up. Would rather figure that out now than later. Oh yeah, he also has Rotom left, but that thing's gonna die from a Giga Drain. So I want my 1 HP back. Anyways, so now I'm pretty sure he's just gonna go back into his Crawdaunt again. But as long as I have this Amoonguss, Crawdaunt is no threat at all because knockoff, since he already knocked off my item, it will not be getting the boost, so it's just a regular base 65 power move, which I don't know why people complain about knockoff as much as they do, because it's a good move, but it's not like super overwhelming. But yeah, Giga Drain gonna take that thing out. So last Pokemon is his Bastion, so at this point it is game because his Bastiodon can't do anything to my Zygarde outside of Metal Burst. And if I could just keep him from being at full HP, so that his Sturdy isn't intact, so that I can actually I also still have my my Mienshao now that I think about it. Yeah, dude, I do still have Mienshao. I don't think I ever use it in this game. But yeah, at this point it's pretty much game because, like I said, even if he does get back up to full HP with the and then he managed to take me out with Metal Burst from Sturdy, all that kind of stuff, then I do still have Mienshao, which can just take it out with a knockoff or U-turn, or actually, yeah, knockoff would probably be the best. Either way, I win this game. So that was a good game, Cody. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Also, another thing I wanted to say is I do have intentions on recording and uploading a Nuzlocke of Heart Gold coming up, and I was just wondering how many people would actually watch it, because with what I plan on doing with it, I would need some I can't think of the word right now. People watching it. That's what I'm looking for. I want to see if people will actually watch it, because I can't think of the word to save my life. What is that word? I don't know. I'll probably think of it'll probably come to me as I'm uploading this, and I'll be in the description down below. Anyways, so yeah. Anywho, people want to know if people would actually watch it. So, yeah. Anywho, with all that stuff being said, hopefully you guys did enjoy this game. If you did, feel free to leave a comment down below. Definitely do not forget to show the like button some love. And if you are not subscribed already, wish to see more content from me in the near future, then feel free to click that subscribe button down below. So, with all that stuff being said, thanks for watching and peace.